I'm just going to take a quick walk around video, maybe point out a few things in the process. It's painted medium gunship gray, which is it's a mil-spec aerospace paint. It's what they paint the AC-130 gunships with, and that's where it gets its name, I guess. Downside of having flat paint is it's you can get the nice remnants of the South Carolina clay off of it, but it takes a little bit of rubbing. Anyway, these are real military X doors, basic armor type. I replaced the original latches with latches that lock from the inside and out, check straps, powder coated the metal parts black, just to kind of go with the theme of the truck. Replaced the factory lap belts with combat restraint system belts, so what you have is a separate upper and lower seat belt. They both go with the same latch, release with the same latch. I think the idea was so when the latch came loose, it didn't get caught on somebody's gear. I don't have the factory heat insulation and noise insulation installed in here, but I do have them. I just found it was easier to take care of the truck without it installed. This is a new Breton soft top kit. It's the same supplier that supplies the militaries. The truck originally had a helmet top on it, but I decided to take it off and just go with the soft top. Added the keyed ignition switch. I found all the factory nameplates for the truck. You got a local supplier here named Cascar that can get you about anything you want for one of these vehicles. Tires have good tread all the way around. A couple interesting things about these. It's actually got a hydro boost system for the brakes, but the hydraulic system is big enough to handle a hydraulic winch. They also, interestingly enough, use a hydraulic fan clutch to turn the fan on and off as it needs it. This right here is the solenoid valve and timer for the fan clutch. It's a 6.2 liter Detroit diesel, 60 amp alternator, but it's at 24 volts, so that'd be equivalent to a 120 amp alternator at 12 volts. Per one of the comments of one of the users, this is actually looks like it's a transmission cooler on top of the radiator. I'm assuming the smaller one down here is probably a cooler for the hydro boost system. Ball joint, suspension, CV boots, everything looks good under there. Wanted to note the brakes are inboard up next to the diff, but if you look at the caliper here, it looks like the brake pads are basically new. This has the armored type intake for the radiator also. Again, just where I could, I disassembled the old green brackets, had them black powder coated, air cleaner, mirrors. Actually, I spray painted the mirrors because I didn't want to take the glass out of it. It's got epoxy bed liner on the interior. That worked out real nice, I think. Pintle hitch, trailer brake wiring. Again, on the rear, just look at the brakes. Portals look good. I checked all the fluids when I got it. All the gear oil and all the portals is just clear as it can be, like it came out of the bottle. I ended up replacing the tail lights with LED tail lights. I do have a South Carolina tag on the vehicle and drive it on the street. Have one more look at the door. In case anybody's unfamiliar with these, they just have pretty much three positions. It's up, down, or halfway. Actuated by the knob right here. release. Interior release is right here. These do lock from the inside, so you have a lock mechanism here, or you can lock with the key from the outside. New check straps, your M16 rifle holders. This is actually an empty casing I found underneath one of the seats when we were cleaning the vehicle out. Just one other thing about these seats, if you wanted to cut the bottom out of these boxes, they do flip up. If you cut a hole in this, that's just an empty box under there. You could use it for storage. Anyway, thanks for your interest.